While there's a royal commission into youth detention in the Northern Territory, juvenile justice experts have been questioning why so many young people are being locked up and getting into trouble with the law in the first place. One Tasmanian program believes using the outdoors and nature is one way to try to break that cycle. Pablo Vinales reports.
19-year-old Jezz Farrow had a tough start in life. He went into foster care when he was 8.
I was in state care for my whole 9 years of my life as an early childhood from 8. So I've been through about 50 different kind of houses, mate. Yeah, so that's where the come of meeting new people and choosing the good path or the bad path there.
He was 17 when he saw himself going down the wrong path.
So I was doing some things like smoking cigarettes, hanging out the bad wrong people and that kind of thing.
It was then he went to the Juvenile program in Tasmania's northeast, designed to help young people at risk. Juvenile's Rob Fairley says it's about getting them outdoors.
I guess one of our main target groups is youth, and I guess with a special focus on youth at risk. They're youth that are presented with potential challenges in their life, so they may be disengaged from the conventional kind of education system. It may be, younger kids who've been exposed to drug and alcohol issues, either through their parents or through friends. So they're at risk of walking down a path of drug and alcohol abuse.
Some of the participants are referred to the program by their school, while others are there voluntarily. They go bushwalking, kayaking, abseiling, challenging their body and mind.
Getting out into nature where there isn't, where there aren't other people, where there isn't the city-based community, is a really powerful way for young people to actually have some space from their everyday life, and then to actually reflect upon their journey through society and reflect upon, is that where they're wanting to go, reflect upon what their goals are, and then actually try and work out, okay, so what do they individually need to do to actually achieve their goals.
For Jezz Farrow, the impact was almost immediate.
I reckon it's great. You don't have the technology side, Facebook and all the common social media sites. You get to see animals and lots of other learn stuff about bush tucker and whatnot like that you don't get to see every day. It was, definitely an opportunity I'd tell anyone to do.
Assistant Professor Jodie O'Leary from the Faculty of Law at Bond University says these kinds of programs play an important role in early intervention.
They target the young person's sense of self, their self-esteem, and they also assist them with problem-solving skills. And depending on how the program is developed, they can give the young person some cognitive behavioural therapy, those sorts of things to assist them in basically living a regular life.
When you speak about alternatives to juvenile detention, do you see programs like these as one of those alternatives, and what benefits do they have?
I think that programs like these perhaps aren't necessarily an alternative to detention itself, but because I think at that point, if the young person is at that point where they are being detained, then probably a number of other programs have been unsuccessful. However, having said that, these sorts of programs can be very beneficial early on for a young person who is perhaps struggling and at risk of getting into the youth justice system.
Jezz Farrow says the adventure bushwalking therapy program helped him get his life back on track.
This is actually turned my life around kind of thing. I was doing a couple of bad things when I didn't do this wilderness program. I spoke to the people that was actually running the wilderness program, and they told you, what do you want to do in life? And I said, I'd love to get on track, get a job, get work. And I thought about, I do. I want to put life on pause for a bit and sort my life out, and it worked. I decided to choose the good path, and that's how I am right now, mate.
19-year-old Jezz Farrow speaking to Pablo Vinales.